Mr. Wright, Secretary class, different forms of government.
Hi there, this is John Locke.
And I'm Civic.
Please join us as PBTV takes an exciting refresher course in the different forms of government.
John, did you know that concept of government goes back to early man?
That's right, Civic. The fundamental purpose of government is the maintenance of basic security and public order. People in the community create and submit to government because they believe it will provide a better life for themselves.
So those hunter-gatherers wandering about in the Paleolithic era have some type of organizational structure in place to keep people from fighting amongst themselves, even if it was just having a chief in charge of their group.
That's right.
Well, John, let's take a look at our panel. Hi there, nice to meet you. We're from PBTV, and you must be?
Monarchy, a government headed by a king.
Or queen.
Monarchy has been very popular from government dating back to the ancient sons.
Often in monarchy, power is passed down through heresy, from parent to child.
Most often from father to son.
That doesn't seem fair.
The king and queen are usually the head of the social hierarchy in the country or community.
That's nice.
We appreciate your taking the time to speak with us, Your Majesties.
No problem.
What will we have? What have we here?
Oligarchy is a government headed by a small group of people.
We share similar interests.
Or we are somehow related to one another.
We have a reason to want to work together.
We take the best for ourselves.
Then why not?
Well, I see your point. Of course, it wouldn't be much fun to not be an oligarch, just to be a regular person under your form of government. But thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, what form of government are you?
Tyranny.
Tyrant, wait. Nobody's a tyrant.
I'm a tyrant, and this is tyranny. I hold power through force.
Wow.
You better be impressed because what I say goes. I have the military to back me up.
Double wow. You sound like a dictator.
That's usually what tyrants are, the bad kind. Don't mess with me. It's my way or the graveyard highway.
This is a little intense for me. I think I'll turn it over to you, John.
Well, hello, democracy.
I'm government by the people for the people, but I'm direct democracy.
What makes you special?
Well, I began in ancient Athens where all citizens were expected to be involved in the government.
Well, I begin in ancient... All people?
Actually, just for
Say something.
Actually, just free men to be citizens.
Not women, not slaves.
Nope, just free men. And let me tell you, in direct democracy, it can take a long time to get anything done because we have to vote on everything.
Thank you, democracy.
And you are?
Republic or representative democracy. I began in ancient Rome. Roman citizens elected representatives to run the government. It is a more efficient form of democracy.
So you are a form of democracy?
Yes, the United States is a republic. We elect our presidents, senators, and congressmen. Do you vote?
I sure do. It is important for all citizens to participate in government. Although I must obey the laws passed by our elected officials, I do have the right to try to vote them out of office if I disagree with them.
That's why voting is so important.
Thank you, Republic.
Oh, thank you for your time. Are you a good type of government or a bad one?
I am empire, a large territory with many different peoples under one rule. An emperor is the head of government in an empire. He is like a super king.
Are you a good type of government or a bad one?
It depends what civilization was in charge. Alexander the Great and the Romans left the different peoples in their empires keep their own customs, language, and religion. Some empires didn't know.
Thank you for your time.
Last but not least, we seem to have some sort of ceremony going on here. What are you doing?
I'm a lord.
And I am a vassal. Together we are feudalism.
What is that?
Where land is exchanged for loyalty and military service.
You see, during the Middle Ages, it was so lawless and dangerous that people promised to fight for their lord. If they needed and protected his back, so to speak, they made them vassals of the Lord.
In exchange, I, the Lord, give them land that helps the vassal survive economically.
My agreeing to take my lord's side and fight for him helps me politically.
Sounds complicated, but I guess it worked.
It sure did for almost 1,000 years.
Even for poor serfs who were tied onto land, which we call fief, got something out of it.
What?
Even though the serfs couldn't leave the fief, it was a lot safer for them to be there instead of roaming around the countryside.
I guess you could say that feudalism focuses on protection.
Well, thank you for your time. Over to you, John.
That's about all the time we have. On behalf of the Passes of Blast Television, we'd like to thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, John Locke.
And I'm Civic. Virtue. Thank you for watching different forms of government.
That's a wrap.